Okay, so come, children, the time now is 5:30. Let's begin our lesson. Hey, my name is Bernong, lead teacher from 88 Tuition. Okay, come, children. So last week, right? Last week, I gave you one question as homework. I just gave one question as homework. Hey, you all must understand that worksheet and homework is different. Good Carrot, you cannot hear me? Good Carrot, you cannot hear me? No. Oh no. Maybe let me get her to log out and log in again. Please log out and log in again. Oh no, she cannot hear me. All right, Good Carrot. Yeah, please log in and log out again. Those who can hear me, right? The rest can hear me, right? Loud and clear? Can, Very good. Okay. Hello, Clarice. Clarice, I need you to on your video when you are ready. Thank you so much. Nico, are you there? Earth paging for Nico. Earth paging for Nico. Are you there? All right. Oh yeah, so many students come in. Agnev, yes, please on your video. Thank you. All right, so children, let's begin already. Let's don't wait already. All right. So last week, right? Last week I gave you guys one question as homework, and the question is talking about Bernard. Have you asked yourself why my name is Bern and not Bernard? Do you see my name here? Bern. But how come my name is not called Bernard? Why? Because I'm not a nerd lah. Ayah. You know as a nerd, right? It's like those always study one lah. Alright, I'm not so hardworking. Alright, so my name is just Bern. Alright, but please I'm not supposed to burn your house down or what lah. Don't be funny. Alright, many of my friends always disturb my name, say is what, go and burn people's house. So bad, right? These people. Alright, so come, moving on to this question, this homework. Alright, can you please go to the chat and give me your answer? Alright, if you all done your work. Last week, this is the only homework question. Oh my goodness, just one question as homework. You all going to do or not? You all going to do? All right, can you please give me the answer? All right, I think got someone already did it already. All right, I think, don't know, is it Darius and Xander? All right, last week they did and gave me the answer. They stayed back for a while to give me the answer. All right, but the rest? All right, can you please go to the chat? All right, go to the chat and give me the answer. All right, give you all 2 minutes for that. All right, so where is the chat? This is chat. I will say hello. All right, so just give me the final answer will do. Can? No calculator, don't play cheat. All right, so last week we learned how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide. All right, if you still remember. Good Carrot, can you hear me? Oh, yes. Nice. All right, very good. Hey, Siyu, what's up? All right, Agnev, are you still behind the screen? All right, because I see I don't know who is that. Is that somebody going up to the basketball net to do a slam dunk? Sherry, Clarice, can you please on your video if you're there? Thank you so much. Nico also. All right, so anyone? All right, 2 minutes until 5:35. Zoe, thank you for your answer, but it's not correct. Good try. Thank you for your answer. All right, you can try again. All right, at least people are trying, you see. All right, the first step in math, right, is actually to try. All right, that is very important. Okay. Agnev, you cannot turn on your camera, it's okay. All right, just make sure that your camera is ready by next week, Ken. Thank you so much. All right, anyone else? All right, 5:35 we'll go through, All right, I think Darius and Xander did it last week already, so I'm not going to disturb them. But the rest you can try. All right, go to the chat and give me the final answer. Hello, Siyu. Hello. Okay. So the time now is 5:35. All right. I think that some of you are doing. Some of you are actually trying. You are doing out the working. All right. And however, I think it's a bit too late lah. Why I say that? Because it's supposed to be homework. All right. Hey, Gabriel, thank you for your answer also. All right. Good try. All right, but it's not the correct answer. But it's okay. All right. So some of you are still doing this. It's okay. Please continue to do. All right. While I explain in front. All right. Come. So for this question as homework, right, it's a topic about decimals and it's a little bit like a work problem like that. Let's take a look. Bernard prepared some fruit punch. You all know what's a fruit punch, right? The fruit go around and punch people. Okay, not funny, sorry. Okay, so for the fruit punch, right, it's actually a mixture of what? You mix what? It's a mixture of something called the syrup, right? Which is like the very sweet portion, right? It's just like the Ribena, right? Ribena, you know that there's syrup. And after that, you add in some what? You add in some water, all right? Then it gives you something called a mixture, all right? A mixture of this, whatever juice it is, can? And what did the question say? The question said that I put in 0.86 liters of syrup. So it's like Ribena juice, 0.86 liters of syrup. But I put in 3 times as much water, you know. I put in 3 times as much water as syrups. So what's the meaning of 3 times, children? All right, the meaning of 3 times is what? 3 times as much as the syrup. Isn't it? Isn't it like this? All right, children, sometimes you need to be smart. You read the sentence and it actually gives you the clue. 3 times. Times means what? Multiplication. Right? So you take 0.86 times 3. Remember how you multiply? This is how you multiply. All right? The decimal do not have to be in the same line. The decimal do not have to be in the same line. Let's go. 3 times 6, 18. Put a 1 on top. 3 times 8, 24 plus 1, 25. Put a 2 here. 3 times 0 is 0 plus 2. Put a 2 here. And the decimal is down here, follow. So this is the amount of what? This is the amount of water. All right, how much water? 2.58 liters of water. Can you see that? All right, in order to make the fruit punch. Let's go and find the fruit punch. All right, how much is it? So we have to add, right? We have to add the syrup and the water. Let's go. 0.86 plus 2.58. This is the part that all of you have to be super what? Careful. Why? Because the dot. Right? Because the dot. The decimal dot must be in line. The decimal dot has to be in line to add and subtract. 8 plus 6 is a 14. 8 plus 1, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 2 plus 1 is a 3. So it's a 3.44 liters of what? Of the mixture. Right? Up to here, are you okay? Okay. Your answer is almost correct. Very good. But I think you rounded off a bit off. Right? Your rounding answer is a bit not correct. All right, but you're so close, my goodness. Thank you. Thank you for trying. All right, your answer is so close. All right, so children, once you get to this part, right? The simple task is over. Okay, let's take a look. Bernard, very nerdy. He then poured the fruit punch, which is 3.44, into what? Into 9 glasses. Oh, this one, right, is being poured into what? 9 glasses. Right? 9 cups or 9 glasses. Here comes the question. What's the question? How much fruit punch were there in each glass? What must you do? Each means what? Each means you have to divide, right? Each means you have to divide. Hello, Harini. All right, welcome. Yep. All right, so each means you have to divide. But children, how to divide? So you draw your division line. All right, long division. 3.44 you put down here. 3.44 you put down here. Divide by what? Divide by 9. Oh, I love this question. You know why not? Because this question got a bit of multiplication, it got a bit of adding, and it got a little bit of division. Can you see not? Everything all in. Right? Amazing, right? Okay, how do you divide? Come, children, how do you divide? Carefully. Right? Do this carefully. Come. Ask yourself, 9 times what is 3? 9 times 0 is 0. All right. 3 minus 0 is 3. Bring down the 4. All right. The decimal you can copy on top. 9 times what is 34? 9, 18, 27. 9 times 3 is 27. That's the closest. 27, how do you get to 34? You count upwards 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. All right, it's a 7. All right, learn to count upwards. Don't have to always minus. Bring down the 4. 9 times what is 74? 9 times 8 is 72. All right, and you have a 2 left behind. But what did I say? I did told you, all right, for decimal, what must you do? All right, there's a buffet. You all love buffet, right? I also love buffet. There's a buffet of 0 at the back down here. Look, children. All right, there's a buffet of 0 at the back. So you can keep putting in the 0 and you can keep bringing it down. Right? Put in the 0 and bring it down. 9 times what is 18? 9 times 2 is 18. All right, minus, and can you see not? The pattern keep on having the 2 at the back. Then how? Never mind, put in your 0 again. Right, there's a buffet of zeros at the back. All right, bring in the 0 down again. And if you can see the pattern, right, 9 times 2 will keep giving you 18 and so on. So the pattern will continue. All right, it will continue on and on. And your answer, right, will be 0.38. All right, so your answer will continue. So this is actually your answer. All right, the 2 will continue. But the question say what? Give me your answer to 2 decimal place. All right, so 0.38. All right, that's the answer. But the question went to 2 decimal place. What's the meaning? 2 decimal place means down here is first decimal place. Down here is second decimal place. To determine whether the 8 to round up or to maintain, you look at the next digit, which is a 2. 2 is what? 2 is below 5. All right, 2 is below 5. So you maintain it as a 8. Don't go and disturb it. All right, so your answer will be 0.38. That's the answer. All right. Ken? So, Cat, yes, your answer is correctly, Cat. All right, so you're so close, Cat. All right, you're almost there already. Good job, good job. All right, so that's the way to do it. All right, children, this was the only homework last week. All right, and I love this question because it has everything, really. How to multiply, how to add, how to divide, and even how to round off. All right, I think this question is a very good question to end off last week. All right, so if you actually did your homework, right? Yes, right, we are actually doing such questions already. All right, for the decimals. All right, very important that you know how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide. Can? Oh, Darius, you didn't do it, is it? But I think last week somebody stayed back, I think. I don't know, is it Xander? Forgot already. Yeah, I got some old man syndrome, getting old. Okay, children. All right, so this is the little exercise for decimals, right, that we had learned a couple of weeks ago. Right. So sorry again, who is that? Yeah, all right. So children, if you have a question to ask, right, can you please go to the chat and type in your question, right? Then I can address it there. All right, because there are too many students, I don't recognize all of your voice yet. So Harini, just now I was being a bit naughty. I changed your name, all right? It's not silly, it's very smart. All right. Okay, leave it there, okay? Don't say yourself silly. All right, and Darius was so happy just now, I can see his face. All right, so children, come. Let's go into what we are going to learn today. All right. Sorry. Let's go into the revision first of what we had done a couple of weeks ago. All right. So every week we have been doing decimals, right? We have been starting from 2 weeks ago. So down here, children, can you please know this? All right, must know it, children. I don't care. All right, those new students, you also need to know this. All right. What's the meaning of 38 tenths? All right, when you see the word TH, right? TH means what? Must divide. Trust me. All right, when you see the word 10, all right, 10 means what? 10 means a 10. So the 38, just put it in front. Can you see that? So actually, right, the meaning of 38 tenths, right, there's a hidden message. All right, the hidden message is 38 divided by 10. Trust me, it works, man. All right, every time you look at this way, it works. Can? All right, so remember how you divide by 10? Remember? So this is 38. Where is the decimal? The decimal is hidden, right? If it's hidden, it's always at the back. Remember that. All right, it's just like, for example, $7 can be written as this. $7 can be written like this also. Can you see now? With the decimal at the back. Is that true? All right. So divide means what? To the left, and 10 means one movement. Move the decimal one time to the left. All right. So the old decimal point will disappear. The new one will come up. So the answer is 3.8. All right. 38 divided by 10 is 3.8. Can you see now? So that's how you do it. It works, one. Trust me. Can? And down here, similarly, look, children. What did I tell you about this? This divide line down here. All right. This over. What does it mean? Right, this over actually means divide. Can? So the 7 over 1,000. 7 you can put in front. 1,000 you can put behind. Again. What do you do, children? What do you do? 7 is here, right? Divide means what? Divide means going towards the left. But this time around, you have to go 3 movement. Why? Because got 3 zeros. So where's the decimal place? Never right? It's always at the back.